Donnie, I'm sort of wondering, like today with cost escalation, increase in interest rates, increase in land value, what are the most common things developers can do to mitigate and reduce some costs to still make sure that projects are viable and affordable for end users?
Yeah, the part that I think is in a market where construction costs are going up very quickly, as they have been in the last 2 years at least. I would say that the best thing to do is to get the locked in prices from the trades. So just having a full budget but none of the trades locked in is the riskiest position to be in for any developer, and that's why a lot of the lenders focus in on the commitment level when they're giving their first loan, and once they want a certain amount committed, is because when you get the trades to actually lock in, it does help you. Where the pricing starts to drop, or potentially is perceived to drop, which is where some of the developers are now feeling some of the prices are coming down, or that maybe they're stabilizing. It's hard to convince them to lock those prices in, but at the same time, if you don't know what your framing is going to be, you really have one really big line item that doesn't have a cap, and the only way to lock it in is getting the trade information. Fixed price quotations, fixed price contracts, even better, but fixed price quotations at least.
But is it possible that on a high-rise project, just sort of with cost escalation and so on, that ultimately end users are getting less, say, condo, than they would have 10 years ago? And I'm not just talking about space, I'm talking about other things. Like, are things being cut out of buildings to make them more affordable? Are they, I don't know, are they removing kitchen islands? Are the windows, like what, something has to give here, right?
Agreed. I mean, I think when it comes to typically what ends up giving is space. So, I mean, the size of a condo that you build now versus the size of a condo you would have built 20 years ago, it's night and day. So I mean, I think generally the market reduces space. So the per square foot that you get, for a 2-bedroom, as an example, it's pretty shocking from a perspective of somebody that has a big detached home in the suburbs, to try to picture how somebody could live in a 2-bedroom that's as small as it is. But yes, agreed. The scope obviously would be one of the things to be adjusted, but at the same time, the industry competitiveness, I guess that's where the smarter developers still portray that they're getting the same scope, but potentially they're not. I think many developers try to stay away from reducing how much they would give, and steering away too far from their competitors, I guess.